Okay, I'm back. Um, Early indications are good. Really good. Ah, 14 per second. Not great. And my Xeon looks fantastic over here. I gotta do a control I. Some people got moved over. Let's give them their keys. Man, there's something pathological wrong with this computer software. Operating system install something. I don't know. Bad drivers, whatever. Don't know. I'm still up. Let's get my bars out so I can see who's dying, who's not. If we could just run in here and just kill the bosses, it'd be so much faster. That's all I want to do. Just come in, kill the bosses, leave. Alright, let's put our fire gear on. I think we left some imps up. I think we left a lot of stuff up. I don't think we killed much in that disastrous pull. Just get everybody up to melee to prevent the surger charge. Alright, couple imps left. Let's kill them. Maybe all the imps are left. I don't think many died. Yeah, that looks like all the imps are left. Killed none. Don't pull the imps in the surger. That went a lot better. No one died. Someone did pop their ice block though. Someone was unpleasantly close to dying. Okay, let's put our defensive gear back on. Go kill at least Lucifron and Magmadar tonight. Where are they at? Where are they at? I don't wanna trigger them. Oh shit. I left somebody behind. Backing her up. I'll run her through in a second. Trying to figure out where she's at. Okay, she didn't quite make it out of the imp area. Okay. Now in normal vanilla, they don't pat down that far. That is not right. But on VG, they pat down like they're about to come clear out this section of the cave. And it is very off-putting. All right, we got everybody. Now I'm only rolling now 16 boxes on this system, and this system should be able to do 16 boxes like it was nothing. It should be able to do 20 boxes like it was nothing. I mean, I run ZG on this system, and when I run ZG, I have 20 box. But the 20 boxes are just not working very well right now. Must be investigated. Salamander's coming down. They're all out of sync now. But I gotta pull those core hounds. This is gonna be tight. Really don't have to pull those core hounds. I mean, if I do loose front right, those core hounds won't aggro. But that's me just trying to cut corners again. And the risk reward is poor. You can make them sync back up by sapping them. You can sap the flame wakers, and by doing so, they will resynchronize a bit. But there, this is good. We got this now. Just a little bit more. Boom. Think we're okay. I won't know till I turn around though. Hey, that was good. That was a good pull. Good pull, baby. Alright, this is Lucifron with slightly suppressed frame rate. Slightly suppressed. God damn it. I'm going to do something I normally don't do, and that is make everybody target one of the flame wakers. With the Alt-1 key. I'm gonna let the fucking raid get hit by Doom. God dang it. Got distracted. And the raid got hit by Doom. 9 seconds. Man, they did good on the Flame Wakers today, didn't they? They were dead fast. Fast, fast, fast. 5 seconds. Oh. Silza got hit by Doom. Bunch of people got hit by Doom. But I took it off in time. Seven, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No Doom. Oops, I accidentally called the rogues forward. They're gonna get hit by Doom. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And everybody got hit by Doom. God damn it. I am doing shitty. But you know who's not doing shitty? My people. My people are doing amazing. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Six, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm just pulling the rogues around with me. I don't care. Do what I want. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nope. Everybody's gonna get hit because I got dazed that time. I'm hitting the G key. Hopefully nobody dies from that Doom. Oh! Oh, Sneaky K, you betrayed me right at the end. Sneaky K died. So did my camera. That's okay, I know how to fix that now. Deactivate. Activate. Boom! Camera back up. Alright, what dropped? Oh. Earth Fury boots. I think somebody needs those. Another Robe of Volatile Power, which nobody needs, let's face it. Fine wearing. Actually, fine. Shaman wearing. Boots. Is it boots? It's probably feet. Feet. Find shaman wearing Earth Fury. Oh. I don't know why find isn't working. Find Earth Fury. Free helmet, epaulets. That's on Uno. Find wearing feet works. It's just easier to look at them. Boots. Cinco doesn't have his boots. Clergy probably doesn't have his boots either. Clergy's a loser. But can we complete an 8 set? That's more important. I don't know, man. I hate dealing with gear. It's also awkward. Boots. Looks like Ocho's 2 pieces away, and boots are one of the pieces. So he's gonna grab them. Good job, Ocho. Boink. What else does Ocho need? He needs his helmet. Ooh, that's weird. A helmet did drop last week. Does he already have it? I think he already has it. He might actually have his helmet sitting in his bags. No. No, yes he does. Ocho is now 8 set. Earth Fury. Grats to me! And the other thing is gonna get DE'd. By bubbling. I guess. And no hunters need the book, so we are off to somebody resing him. Adaritia. Are you actually resing him? Nope, you were out of range. Alright, there we go, man. 55 minutes to first boss in Molten Core. $55? No, that can't be right. But it was a long time. Let's be real, bro. That was a long time. Find the guy with the biggest health bar and keep selecting him. And hit the space bar at the end. Do not pull till you're out of combat. Otherwise, you're a noob. All right, for those of you who don't know, I added Hunter Scare Beast to the Shift 1 Fear rotations. Only if Hunters are the only ones in the raid and there are no Warlocks in the raid. If there are Warlocks in the raid, the Fear rotation will go among the Warlocks. I will stack them up at some point. It was just kind of going to be a hard coding problem, and I didn't feel like doing it this week. Oh, this one's going to be close. Really close. Oh, yes. Good job, me. What I'm mainly doing this week is verifying, and I really do not want to keep running Molten Core. I want Valatorn to do it, but I'm just verifying that SM Extend is nice, really nice, perfect, and So far, so good. I mean, it's not really showing it off, but this computer's running 16 boxes, this computer's running 24 boxes, and it's doing way better. So it's driving me a little crazy tonight. Whoo! And what would really make me happy tonight is a bit of perfect one-shot Magmadar. That would make me happy. Do not need to micromanage this one. It's going well. Valatorn says starting next week he's going to do the MC runs. Good. Good. Actually, you're going to do this one too, because I'm not really going to go very far in Molten Core tonight. I do want to get rid of the dogs by killing Magmadar, and it would be nice if I could, I don't know. I don't know how far I'm going to go. I said I was going to see how far I was going to go in the time it took my family to go to the movies and come back. All right, fight Magmadar with fire gear on. If you haven't finished your fire gear yet, you need to. It's very important to get a full set of fire gear for Molten Core. It makes a lot of fights much easier, and when you don't have good gear, it makes a lot of fights just possible. Just possible. Some fights are just not even possible when you've got blues and greens on. And the idea is you do come in here with blues and greens on. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to be a little smarter. I'm going to work smarter, not harder. I'm gonna life stone my soul stone my guy. Twink. Alright, my guy is soul stoned, and I don't really know if I have any dedicated healing going on or not. I should look at that. See, where is my SM extend? That's not it. I just did a sort on my desktop. Don't ever sort your desktop. You lose everything. SM extend, SM extend. There it is. Let's put it down here. Clergy is such a weird word. It's spelled clergy. Clergy. Don't like that word. Clergy. Okay, let's have a look. Alright, right now we have no dedicated healers, which is kind of the way I want it. In fact, the only dedicated healer I ever want is just refill on Eversmile for Sulfuron now. Alright, this is Magmadar. An attempt to do it in one. With rogues coming up. In 3, 2, 1. Hope I get... I do hope I get timer bars, and I did. AoE Fear in 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, fear. And I am gonna die. Whew. I've got to do that ranging better. Am I getting heals? It doesn't look like it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Run back, run back. Save me. He didn't save me. Ugh. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Save me. Oh, oh, that was close. Fourteen, 13. Let's burst again. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 1. Oh my gosh. Tell you what, man. Power Word Shield has saved me every time. I'm hitting 6 just before I go out. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 2, 1. Oh, that was much better. I didn't go out as far that time. Not nearly as far. Just went past the rune and then turned around. Twelve, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Nope. Got my whole stack feared there. Didn't matter. This is going to be a one-shot. Nobody died. I'm a badass. This was my best ever. Yes. And it was streamed. Server, this is Vanilla Gaming. Vanilla Gaming. Alright, Fellheart Pants, which I think Horok already has. Yes, he does. Don't need those. Cenarian Leggings. Karis can have them, I guess. It's one-shot week, ladies and gents. Welcome, people, to where I always one-shot everything. Are you kidding, man? This is just normal. This is normal. Alright, Karis has some pants. They're not very good. I'm not going to put them on her. We got a quick strike ring for Sunkiss. Wow. Sunkiss with a quick strike ring. There you go. Don't say I never gave you anything. All you gave me was Thunder Fury, man. What have you done for me lately? Let's get rid of that horrible Arctic Ring of the Tiger. And then Bubbling will pick up the legs to DE. I really should be skinning all this stuff for Valatorin's fire gear. And I'm not, because actually I just noticed my Skinner is not in the raid. Wow, that puts me in such a good mood. Are you kidding me? One-shotting Magmadar with no deaths? Now you know SM Extend is looking really good. Okay, we're gonna kill these suckers. Valatorin, you died. You died. I thought you switched to Frostbolt, Valatorin. Did you not take Ice Block? Take Ice Block. Come on, man. Always take Ice Block. Ice Block's a good deal. My code supports it, so you might as well take Ice Block. Let's pick up all this Dark Iron ore for Valatorin's fire gear. On Shaman Trace, though, in all seriousness, I do have a ton of stacks of core leather, so I don't think you're really going to need any extra core leather than what I have. But you do need to find somebody who has all the recipes, and those people don't play much anymore. Let's get our... Wait, do we fight... Okay, never mind. We fight Gehennis in fire gear, but I guess we have a couple of trash pulls to do first. So I'm going to get back in defense gear. Is everybody with us? No. Everybody's definitely not with us. There's a few people not with us. Because a rogue stealthed. He vanished on that last fight because he was about to die. But you know what? Vanishing around flame imps is not the right thing to do. Alright, lost 2 stragglers. I'm running them up. Should have Kashmir in this raid, a better priest. We are low on priests in this raid. I do not like our comp at all, by the way. I just want to say, Valatorin, we need to work on this just a bit and really think it through, because yeah, this comp is what you call weak sauce. Is the rogue here? Is he unstealthed? Unstealth, you big dummy. One less vanishing powder for you. All right. One shot Wednesday. If this were Wednesday, that's what I would call it. Oh, by the way, Vala has R12 Fireball in bag. I'm sure one of your mages needed. I don't think so. I thought all my mages had Fireball. Maybe Miraza doesn't have it, actually. But, are you sure you don't want to just sell that? Because that sells for good money. I don't know if you need money right now. But, I don't know. Kill the Fire Lord, stupid. AQ-40 prep is greater than good money. Oh my gosh, everybody just wants me to get an AQ-40. I know people do not want to see me run Molten Core anymore. Believe me, I know. But it's my target dummy. Molten Core is my target dummy. It's how I know the code is right, and I kind of have to be here to check it myself. You can I don't know if you've never watched any of my streams before. All the code that I use is simply a single file in an add-on called Super Macro, and it's up on my website. You can download it. You can get the code that I'm using right now, and you can do everything that I'm doing right here. This is, I call it 5-minute multiboxing because it takes about 5 minutes to get going if you're savvy. And you can keep all the loot too, just like I do. If you look at my raid, it's mostly T1 geared. That's because for a while I was running Molten Core every week. For about 4 months I was running Molten Core every week with my raid, and I could kill every boss up just short of Rag. Still haven't solved Rag yet, but I feel like Rag is close. I feel like solving Rag is right around the corner. However, I'm just hoping one of my early adopters does it first and just shows me how to do it. Hey Todd, I killed Rag. You just had to do this. This is what you were doing wrong. Are you really controlling 40 characters at once? What's the makeup? How do you control each of them? Yes, I really am controlling 40 characters at once. 16 on this computer, 24 on this computer right next to me. The makeup is a little bit of everything, really. I've got Elemental Shaman, Healing Shaman, Shadow Priest, Regular Priest, Rogues, Healing Druids. I'm not using my tank druids right now. Kind of down on them right now. I've got Marksman Hunters and Frost, and up till I guess this week Fire Mage. But I think Valatoran Respect. I'm borrowing a couple of characters from Valatoran to gear them up. All my characters are already geared. My 40 characters. He's trying to get 40 characters together, so we help each other out. He helps me by getting me Thunder Fury. I help him by, giving him a blue BOE belt. You're welcome. No, but I'm not kidding. I got Thunder Fury. I got the first bindings a long time ago. You can watch the video where they dropped. And then 1 week recently, when I wasn't running, but Valatoran took some of my guys to run his guys, the bindings did drop for him on Gar. And I didn't even think he could kill Gar. I didn't even know that he knew how to kill Gar. But apparently he knew how to kill Gar. SM Extend wasn't in a really great state that week anyway. I'm sure he had a hard time. He did kill Gar, and the bindings dropped, and Eversmile got Thunder Fury that week. I had some people come in and help me do Rag. I just had some a T3 tank, multi-box with his T3 healer, and then a couple of DPS, T3 DPS came in, and we knocked out Rag in one try. That was surprising. Killing Rag in one try. Yeah. Four strength, 4 stam, leather belt, man. Hey, don't look a gift horse in the mouth. I gave it to him without charging him much. Steep discount. Alright, let's just tank and spank this dog. Let everybody get flamed. Boom! Look at that health. You know why I don't care? Because my heals are on point now. The heals are on point. Oh, Belt of Might. One of the best T1 BOEs that you can get. Espero already has his, but Enticer does not have his. The other tank already has his, though. So Enticer's getting his Belt of Might. Enticer is my new warrior. Somebody leveled him, and he doesn't play anymore, so he said, you can have this guy. You can have all my guys, actually. He doesn't play anymore. That's Dave. He's often on the stream in Teamspeak. But the only guy I really wanted from him was his warrior, because I really don't like druid tanks anymore. So I took Enticer the warrior, and I made him my own. He is a regular Saturday night thing now. And we're going far with that guy. We're going all the way to AQ40. We're going all the way to Razor Gore. And Enticer is going to be there to do it. Although, with Razor Gore, I probably am not going to use Enticer, actually. With Razor Gore, I might want to use a Druid tank. Just because of swipe on the orcs. Not sure. I'm not sure. Jury's out of it. I have not heard the 4 strength 4 stam leather belt. No, I don't know that meme, dude. I'm sure it's very funny. Very, very funny. Alright. So, you know what? I'm going to make this a little easier on myself. I hit F1 on that Annihilator. That means my Warlock will banish him. And I'm going to back the Hunters up. By the way, while I was away reconfiguring my windows, I did add Sunkiss, the Hunter, to the backup key for backing up. Oh, and look, Sunkiss doesn't have any ammo in his freaking bag. My gosh. If it's not one thing, it's another on these ghetto characters. So we got to give Sunkiss some. Got to get Sunkiss some arrows. And do we have lots of extra arrows? Actually, you know what? A lot of the guys are running kind of low on ammo. That's all right. This Annihilator, hit F6 to take the CC command off. And get ready to CC that bitch. But we do have to give Sunkiss some weapons. Go, 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 go. Kill, 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 kill. Bring the rogues up with the 1 button. Nail him. Nail him. Execute. Actually, I only have one guy who actually even executes. That's Typher. We do have a Fury Warrior in the raid today, but he is terrible. Absolutely terrible and useless. You know what? He's not that bad. He's doing better than Olympic, Yellowstone, and Everglades. I don't know why the Hunters are doing so bad today. Do they not have ammo? Alright, so I'm going to do my trick of selecting Sunkiss and hitting Alt-1 a couple of times to make everybody look at Sunkiss. Then I can just drag and drop trade. See, now everybody's looking at Sunkiss with Alt-1, and now I can just drag some arrows over to him. Have some arrows, Sunkiss. Drop it on his face. Boom, boom. And now he actually will shoot his little bullet shooter, otherwise known as his weapon. Shoot, shoot. Ah, what makes this thing work? I don't know. Outfitter. Outfitter always confuses me with how the selecting bullets work. Okay, a couple more things before we kill Gehennis. Let's kill these guys. I'm gonna CC one of the Fire Lords. Let's pull the Fire Lord. This time, let's actually kill the Fire Lord first. That's really gonna happen. Out of range. Man, how far away is he? Out of range still? Dang! I'm gonna hit Alt-1 on the Fire Lord so everybody focuses on him. Bam! Bam! That other Fire Lord got banished immediatement. That's my French. That's my French. I speak French. Fire Lord is going down. I gotta be careful not to accidentally select Gehennis, though. I'm looking at him. I'm pointing at him. I'm gonna accidentally tab target Gehennis, and we're gonna have a really early Gehennis today. Oh, we got a lot of lava spawns up. Let's kill them all. Multi-shot. On actual Blizz-like servers, getting 2 lava spawns up is practically a wipe. I don't even know if that's really Blizz-like, though. No, don't banish. Ooh, I jumped out of that banish. No. Have I taken it off? Let's take it off. Okay, the banish is taken off. Alright. Don't want to banish again. Alright, Pop Smurf. Very nice, man. Glad to see you subscribing. Like and subscribe. Hit that notification button. I'm just actually saying what these streamers say. I don't really care. You don't have to watch. You don't have to be notified. I'm not a streamer. I'm not a real streamer. I just put this up there so people who are using my stuff will have a reference. Because one of the things that happens when you do something like this is people ask a lot of questions, and the questions could easily be answered by having a stream up that shows how to do things. And so, I mean, that's mainly why I stream, is as a reference to let people know, okay, you can do this. This is how it's done, and just do it. Just do it. Get your stuff. Get your stuff. Own it. Man, the more I think about it, the more I think I'm going to reinstall Windows on this computer, though. Because I keep saying it, when I first brought this computer up, I was running 40 boxes on it on Twitch, and it was fine. It was better frame rate than this 16 box. I was actually getting 25 frames per second with 40 boxes, so I know I've done something. Oh, you want to buy a new GPU? Girlfriend probably doesn't know what the hell that is. You want to buy a new video card? Why? Tell me why. I'm trying to save for my daughter's college. Okay, so I do Gehennis without maneuver now because I'm a little better geared than I used to be. So I just make an arc around Gehennis, and we're just gonna make a curved double arc. A double arc, double rainbow. We're gonna make a double rainbow around Gehennis, and you make a double rainbow by watching who the last guy is in line. By the way, it's F12 that makes everybody form a line like this. The last guy in line is Punching Bear, who I think is on this computer. Is he? Punching Bear, is he on this computer? No, he's not. He's on this computer over here. So I'm going to walk Punching Bear. The line will continue to follow Punching Bear as we make the second section of it. So the single file line is continuing, except Punching Bear broke it and made everybody who's left in line follow him. And it's looking good. Looks like we got the last of them. Yep. All right. Okay, that's fine, right? Now we're going to do a right face. Everybody stops following each other. Now we're going to do a cool little magic trick. In my hotkey net file, I have programmed the Y key to make only healers back up. Look at that. Only the healers back up. So we're going to make the healers back up a good ways this time. We also have the T key that makes hunters back up. Let's make the hunters back up too. The reason we want to separate people is he drops a rain of fire. Now the rain of fire is not that bad once you have gear. You can heal through it as long as not a whole bunch of people are getting hit by it at once. So we back everybody up like that, and now we make it even sparser by calling the tanks in. Alt 5 says all tanks follow me, and the rogues, the 1 key, says all melee. Fury Warrior and Rogues will now follow me. Do I have all the tanks with me? I feel like I don't. Okay, to start Gehennis, we assign off tanks. My best off tank is Cubby Cake. He's going to tank Gehennis himself. Then the side tanks, I'll split between Enticer tanking that guy, Espro tanking that guy, the other tank tanking that guy, and then we're actually going to make the raid focus the purple diamond and burn him down first. So when we run in, I'm going to hit F2 to make power word shields go on everybody, but when we run in, I'm just going to hold Alt 3 down and make sure all the tanks get something. Then immediately when all the tanks have gotten something, I'm going to lose everything. Hey, well, I didn't hold Alt down long enough, obviously. And we got to go have that other guy picked up because he's running around being a dweeb. Let's get this guy. Bring him back. And we love Rain of Fire being dropped on Gehennis. That's where we want to see Rain of Fire dropped on the tank group. That's the best thing you can do. That's the best case situation because I'm wearing fire gear, and the tank group has a lot of hit points, so they can resist the fire quite well, and then interrupt the Shadow Bolt. Once you get into just fighting Gehennis, you might as well just interrupt that Shadow Bolt with Shift 3. Brutal Arrow died. Now, because we're so spread out, there is a side effect of spreading out like this. And the side effect of spreading out like this is raid healing may call for somebody too far away from somebody to be the healer. That can put people at risk. Now, when they get down too far, they're still going to, everybody around them is still going to try to emergency heal them, okay? When they get down too far. I'm still Shift 3ing these Shadow Bolts so he doesn't shoot them. And that was a smooth Gehennis. Yes, we did lose a few people, but, you know, it happens. We're also not really decursing. Not really. 260 gold. What? Yeah, we are not decursing. I said not really decursing. No, we are not decursing. You should decurse on this fight because he throws a horrible curse on everybody that slows their cast time down by 50%, I think. And you should decurse the healers. And that's another reason why people might die, is because you're just not decursing. And I took auto decursing out of the mix in the past few weeks just because it wasn't working well, and the G key calls decursive to decurse the RAID. You gotta do it. Comrade, I do not speak Russian. Sorry, man. I don't even read Cyrillic. My son does, but I do not. All right, let's click this glyph before I... Sorry, I didn't mean to call you comrade. That was not very nice. I know you guys aren't communists anymore. All right, we got a Crimson Shocker, which is pretty awful. And we got Giant Stalker's Boots, which is not awful. Those are very nice. And Sunkissed is going to get them. And that's... Oh, we just lost that. We lost that gear. Sorry, Valatorin. We lost that gear because that was the 1040 reset. And that means that gear goes away. I didn't loot it fast enough. And Sunkiss gets screwed. So let's try this again. Make sure I close that window. We'll log back in real quick. I used to have my phone alert me when reset was coming up, but then I bought a new phone and I forgot to put the alarm in. So that's on me. That's on me. That cost you a set of Giant Stalkers. The other thing that dropped was just absolute garbage. The Crimson Shocker. It's not even worth putting it on the most ghetto of mages. Every night at 10:40 Pacific approximately, this server reboots, and if you don't log out and save before the reboot, and there's loot on the ground, that loot is gone. The reboot normally doesn't hurt anything, though. It may forget where you were standing by a few score meters, but normally it's not an issue. If you're fighting the boss and the reboot happens, it'll put you back to your starting location before you pulled the boss. Usually. So usually it's harmless. But not always. Don't worry, my cough is long gone, guys. I'm better now. Woo! 40 of 40 logged in. That doesn't always happen. Sometimes the HotKeyNet software types in the password and I don't know, there's a glitch and it gets wrong, so about, I don't know, 10% of the time somebody doesn't log in the first try. So as you can see, there's nothing on the ground anymore. It's all gone. And you know what else happens at 1040? If you have doused the runes in previously, they're all reset. So I have to go back to the Magmadar rune and douse it, which I'm not going to do because I have no intention of doing Major Domo, going all the way to Major Domo tonight. Do you have green boots on Sunkiss? Oh, you do. Oh my gosh, that's embarrassing. Yes, green boots. That's what's happening on Sunkiss over there. At least he has ammo now. Alright, we're going to go down what I call the hot corner. And I call this the hot corner because... Let me get my defense gear back on. I call this the hot corner because if you go into hot, you will wipe. So move slow, take it easy, do one set of trash at a time, clear all the trash out of this corner, do not mess around and get cute, and this corner will never be an issue for you. But for me, for about 3 months solid, I was trying to, just run through this corner, grab, sneak past mobs. I'm not going to do those two. I'm gonna sneak around, blah blah blah, and every single time I would wipe, and it was so frustrating. It was frustrating for me. It was frustrating for the stream, and I finally decided that it's not going to happen anymore, and I was going to take care of this hot corner much more sensibly. Oh my gosh, what is my DPS? 3,200 even with hunters backed up. This is poor DPS. I'm going to say poor DPS, and I can't blame frame rate now. The frame rate is kind of okay. Maybe people are... I think people were like not facing. How low did you get Rag? Me and a friend is 2-man boxing MC, and we gotten him to 10% so far before Submerged. Gonna try today with ZG buff. Oh, nice! XPath. Nice. Are you on the stream? Are you listening to me on the stream? Because I don't want to type. Okay, good. That's all I need to know. How low did I get Rag when I tried? I don't know, 50%. It was not a great try because I couldn't get the rogues to go forward to engage him. The rogues kept standing out of melee range, and so I made a hotkey button to make the rogues move forward. So next time I'm going to get close. Next time we're going to get real close. But 10%, I mean, if you get him to 10% before the Submerge, I feel like, you should win. You're there. You can do it. Come on, back up. Sunkiss is reluctantly backing up, I tell you what. Oh, pets weren't out too. That's another issue. Oh, now the hunters are doing a hell of a fine job crossing into the 4,000 DPS range. Good. That's what you should do. Suckers. Free for all. So we have some competition here. XPath is double multi-boxing with a friend. And doing great, apparently. You got Thunder Fury in 5 weeks on a hunter? What the... Why would you give a hunter Thunder Fury? Man, that makes me sad. That makes me so sad. Not a hunter weapon, dude. My rogue's doing great. I don't even know if they have poisons. I think they probably are out of poisons. I gotta go make some more. And the hunters, Sunkiss, #1 hunter. What? Now I know something's wrong. Sunkiss with his green boots is #1 hunter. Because I've got it on total. He's #2 in DPS now. What the fluke is going on with Sunkissed? Is he even shooting? It's got to be fake news. Okay, now, one of the benefits of the 1040 reset is if you've killed Magmadar or Gar or Golemag or Baron Geddon, their associated mobs disappear for the rest of the week. So, remember I killed Magmadar before the reset, so guess what's not here? What's not here are all of the core hounds that are all gone. And that's going to save me a lot of time. Backing up the hunters, backing up the hunters. Are they back there? Are they all back there? That only looks like one hunter. Where'd my hunters go? I think I left my hunters out. That could be a reason why we weren't doing that great DPS. That's why Sunkiss was the #1 hunter. All the other hunters were out of range. Makes sense. Makes perfect sense. Now, Valatorn was really excited. He's like, oh, see, I geared the perfect blues and greens. I'm beating all your T1 hunters. You are, man. As long as they're out of range, you smoke them. Okay, we're gonna crowd control those guys. Just shoot them. Just shoot them. And I'm gonna open with Alt 2. Alt means nobody attacks, but warriors, tanks taunt, and tanks do their attacks. And crowd controllers crowd control. So when you open with Alt held down, it's DPS out, and your crowd controllers do their jobs and get things crowd controlled. Okay, everybody's behind. Let me go get this other destroyer. He's just being a dick. And let's get the mobs out in front of the stack. What I call the stack is everybody stacked up in my raid. And they're doing good. They're doing good. This is... It's not great DPS, but the hunters are #1. That's what I want to see. Well, hunter should always be #1. Especially in packs, because, I mean, I don't shoot multi-shot single target usually. Somebody wrote some multi-shot code, which I may pick up. That it's not perfect for them yet, but they wrote some multi-shot code for me where they'll use multi-shot until I call a CC. If I call crowd control, they'll turn multi-shot off, but it's not working perfectly right now. If one of the crowd controls dies, they turn multi-shot back on, and so it needs a little work, but I think that it's a great idea. It is a great idea. Basically, I don't know how I'm gonna do it. I don't want the raid leader to have to keep track of crowd control as it dies. That's a lot of CPU time. I prefer that not to happen. Back up those hunters. And shall we do them all 3 at once? I think so. I think we're going to do all 3 at once. We're going to pull the tanks up in front of the raid to make sure. And I'm gonna hold all 3 down for quite a while here. Now I'm letting it go, and I'm just hitting the 3 button, which is multiple target attack. Shaman use chain lightning. Rogues use blade flurry. Warriors use whirlwind. Hunters use multi-shot. And really, we didn't actually get much done on the destroyers in that try. Just keep hitting the down arrow, make people step back, keep the target in front of them. We do have auto turn code, but the auto turn code is really crude. Basically, if somebody notices that the target is not in front of them, if they see the target needs to be in front of you message, they just follow the raid leader a little bit. So they turn toward the raid leader. That's not really the solution in every case, you know, but it's the solution in some cases. Especially, it's especially useful in the core hounds that confuse you and make everybody turned in different ways, or on Magmadar when everybody gets feared. Then it's useful, really useful, because everybody will turn toward me. Alright, this is Gar. He's one of the easiest bosses in Molten Core once you know how to do it. And let's do that. We know how to do it. I'll show you how to do it. And we need that helmet. We need the, do we need a helmet? Who needs a helmet? I don't know who needs a helmet. Actually, I thought I didn't have a helmet, but I did. So, let's hope a Might helmet drops. That would be nice. I'm digging this dark iron ore. So, it looks like there is a multi-box team here on VG using my stuff. Who is going to down Rag soon, and this really doesn't surprise me at all. I think I'm very happy to hear it. Doesn't bother me in any way. I hope they record it though. That's the only thing. All right, how do you do Gar? Simple. 1 crowd control, 2 crowd control, 3 crowd control, 4 crowd control. 5 crowd control! Alright, 5 warlocks in our group, 5 banishes. For the other guys, we're going to put Cuppy Cake on Gar. That's F4. We're going to put another tank on X and another tank on Skull. Alright? That leaves, for me, 1 guy who's not crowd controlled or tanked. And I've got that guy targeted. So we're just going to call them up, make sure Cupcake starts tanking Gar, and then we're going to pull Fire Swarms over to the wall one at a time and kill them. Let's turn everybody that way a little bit so they can shoot in the right direction. So I'm just hitting Alt 2 so that the Banishers banish. And Cupcake has Gar. I have my Fire Sworn. The off tanks have their guy. Now I let Alt go so that the Hunters and the Warlocks and the Mages shoot at this Fire Sworn. And I'm backing up against the wall actively with the middle mouse button. Right? Because when the Fire Sworn blows up, he can knock you in crazy directions. So I took the off tank off. I'm holding the Alt key down again so the banishes happen again. But sometimes they'll get through and they'll kill somebody like a priest. That priest got 1 shot. It happens. I mean, I'm going to hit my banana bar to select. I use an add-on called Banana Bar that allows me to select raid targets by clicking on the bar. And it's really helpful in Gar. So this is the last of the tanked Fire Sworns. All the rest of the Fire Sworns are banished, and I'm holding the Alt key down because I noticed Banish Fades message came up again. And I'm going to take the Banish off of Diamond, and I'm just going to wait for him to unbanish while I hold the Alt key down and just taunt over and over again. Looks like Cupcake is a bit turned around. I'm going to reposition him just a little bit. Okay, this Fire Sworn is no longer banished, but he's also not on me yet. So I'm keeping the Alt key held down until such time as I know he's on me, and clear from the stack. Now I let the all key go, and I'm up against the wall. There are dispellable debuffs, but we just don't care about them. Okay, I'm going to select another Firesworn, pull the banish off of him, and get ready with the alt key down to... Now, I can res that priest who died. A couple of people died. I can res them by hitting the 8 button. My druids will res them, but we really don't need it. We're really not pressed. We're really fine, and we're just going to keep killing Firesworns on One Shot Night, One Shot Wednesday, which is on a Friday this year. See, I never let the alt key up. Espro inadvertently picked him up again, and I never let anybody shoot at him. It's very, very important if you want an easy time with Gar, not to let anybody shoot at your Firesworn until you're up against the wall and clear of the stack. And I got knocked again. I'm going to take the CC off that Firesworn. 3 Firesworn left. Yes, I know. It takes a long time. Tank Che, one of my early adopters, he does guard differently. He actually CCs everything. He has enough warlocks to CC every Firesworn, and he just kills Gar while the Firesworn are CC'd. He says it takes less mana. He's probably right. I think you still do have to kill the Firesworn at the end, by the way. And I think he just lets himself wipe on them, though. It's okay to let everybody shoot at Gar while you're waiting. Taken. I'm back on alt now because I'm actually targeting the Firesworn. Just waiting for that banish to fall off. Then it gets serious, bro. So, I mean, it takes a while, but, I mean, it's safe. It's totally safe. Nobody's healing me. Why is nobody healing me? Okay, Firesworn's up. Sometimes when something comes out of banish and you're holding the alt key down, one of the off tanks will simply taunt him before you do. That means you have to wait for a second taunt in order to kill him, in order to taunt him successfully. It's okay. You just wait for it. And now we gotta wait for a whole other banish cycle. Now, the reason you don't want a Firesworn ever to explode in the stack is because utter chaos erupts when you let that happen. Everybody gets blown all over Kingdom Come. You've got to gather everybody up. I've done it before. It's happened to me before. You can survive it, but it just makes the fight way, way harder to gather everybody up again and you know, square everything away. Alright, after this Firesworn's dead, I'm actually going to have Cupcake maneuver Gar a little more to the front of the stack. Notice I'm not stopping my 2 button. WoW runs on tapping, spamming buttons. Alright, it's stupid. It doesn't have to be that way. I can write it in a way where it doesn't have to be that way, but this is classic WoW, and this is what we did. back in the day. I'm going to hit the 4 key to trigger all my bursts. And is everybody shooting? Target too close. The hunters are too close. There you go. That's why. They're all doing their aim shot. They're doing their... Actually, if I hit the 3 button, they'll do multi-shot too. Crank it up a notch. Cupcake was getting down pretty far there. I think my guys are running out of mana. That's the problem. I don't have bars up right now, so I can't tell what it is. I know there is absolutely no problem with heals, though. But since Cupcake is an off tank, he will taunt Gar back right up until Cupcake is dead or Gar is dead, unless I take the assignment off. Although it doesn't look like Cupcake is doing that. And Gar is down, motherfucker. Let's res. Nobody has any mana for resing. Alright. What did Gar drop? Boom! Helm of Might! Yes! That's what you want! That's what you want, sucker! He's got his Helm of Might. He's got his Helm of Might. Guess who doesn't have his Helm of Might? My new warrior. He does now. Helm of the Might. Put that shit on. Yeah, baby. 2-set bonus. There is no 2-set bonus. And then what else we got? Giant Stalker helmet. Hey, I wish I could have got you those boots. I wish I could have got you those boots. Hold on. Do my guys need Giant Stalker helmet? Not really. I mean, nah. Olympic could use it, but he's wearing some ZG stuff anyway, so I'm giving it Sunkiss. Just to prove to people that we gear tunes here. And then we got Fire Rune Grimoire, which is not super great. I don't like figuring out who to give stuff like this to. Horok? Yeah, Horok's got a blue. I'll give it to Horok. That's a Valatorn character. But we did get the Helm of Might, which is a great success for tonight. And my family's still not back from Teen Titans movies, so we're going to keep going. We are going to keep going. And we're going to go kill Baron. That way, when we log in again, all of the trash will be gone, which I love. I love it when the trash is gone. Take out the trash, baby. Come on, come on. Alright, that's the last of them. Not even showing my raid bars. Yeah, this went much better after I offloaded some of the windows to the other computer. And I do believe that we are going to have to reset once because I forgot who my follow target is for for Baron. Komal. That's no good. It's going to be Enticer. It's going to be the wimpy. So we're going to have to do a quick reset. Oh, there's somebody who we did not res back there, damn it. We still have a dead person. He's a shaman. I'm just going to pick him up and run him over here. Oh, he's been dead for a while. He wasn't even in on the Gar kill. Son of a gun. Got sloppy. Got sloppy. We went in. We went with only 39 tunes on that Gar kill, people. No wonder we ran out of mana. It was one of our big healers. Alright, One Shot Wednesday continues. It might be Wednesday when you're watching this. You don't know. How do you know it's Wednesday? How do you know it's not Wednesday? I might be in a really exotic time zone. Alright, let's get some fire gear on. Fire gear works really good on these chumps. Alright, I kill the Fire Walker first, so I will CC everybody but the Fire Walker. And I do dispel the debuff that he puts on me as soon as I get it. So I'm gonna G that up. And then we're gonna do the G that, dispel that. Those debuffs are so bad that you really do have to dispel them right away. I'm letting my rogues get toasted. They are toasted and roasted. You can't dispel that debuff though. Melt armor. That's a rough one. And that one is responsible for a lot of deaths. So, what you can do while you're waiting for these lava elementals to respawn is just redeploy. Oh, well, that was probably not the best way to play it. I waited a little too long to redeploy, but you just when the lava spawns are when the lava elementals are waiting to unbanish, what you do is you just redeploy your guys, and it can save lives doing that. They hit hard and they stun. So if you ever wonder, hey, why did I get killed by that 4-pack so fast? Probably because you let the lava elemental stun your healers. They've got a cone of stun in front of them, and yeah, it's not pretty. So again, I just remaneuvered and made the barrage hit me. Yeah, we lost a shaman, but those are losses I can live with. Just Quattro died. And let's do a reset because we're going to be coming up on this fight here pretty quick. I just tilde clicked the reset button, and I am always out of beer. I'm down 20 pounds from the cruise. Gained a lot of weight on that cruise. Man, I ate so much, drank so much. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that was crazy fun though. Went to the Caribbean on a giant ship. Took the whole family, extended family, and we ate, drank, and were merry. Really want to be careful where you tank when you're this close to Baron-Geddon, because he's kind of temperamental, and he can light on your crowd control guys. In fact, this is probably too close, and I'm going to run away here in a second. I'm actually going to run. Run! Oh, that was scary. That was scary. Ah, oh, shit. Forgot to take the crowd control off. So we get another cycle. Redeploying. Taking the debuff off. Alright, debuff gone. Perfect. That is how you do it. Make him spit his flame away from the raid. No fire debuff on when you opened with him, and nobody to put that fire debuff on. Whew. Took a long time to CC that guy. People probably died. No, nobody died. That's more testament to my. No, it wasn't Carnival. It was Royal Caribbean. It was Allure of the Seas, a ship I can't give hugely good reviews to, just because it wasn't notably different from the same type of ship I rode 10 years ago. It just didn't add much to the experience. It seemed pretty similar to my previous experience, and I expected there to be a lot of progress between 10 years ago and today, and there wasn't. It was actually a little disappointing in that way, but nothing could disappoint the fun that we had. Nothing can detract from the fun that we had on that cruise as a family. Oh, people did die. People died. Mr. Bigglesworth was not happy. And when Mr. Bigglesworth isn't happy, people die. Okay, our follow target is Enticer. We're going to move Enticer back here. So if you get the bomb on you, you will run back to Enticer. And we're just going to dodge out of line of sight of Ignite Mana. Yeah, the Royal Caribbean ships are gigantic. So big. Just really unbelievably big. They are much heavier, for example, than an aircraft carrier, our biggest aircraft carrier. Picture that. All right, we got timers. That's always important, is to get the timers. 22 seconds to ignite mana. Make sure you don't have to be that close. You can be kind of far away. You just got to make sure you're within range of True Shot Aura. That's your test that you're in good range. I don't call the rogues up because they just die. 4, 3, 2, 1. Ignite mana. Next bomb. Okay, the bomb is running away, but not far enough. Ah. Now the bomb kind of blew up in rate. I think Enticer's too close. Yeah, Enticer wound up too close. Ignite mana in 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You never want anybody to get hit by Ignite mana. In fact, Brutalia was a little on the slow side, so I'm actually going to decurse it. You don't want people having Ignite mana. Okay, next bomb is going back to Enticer. It is the same guy, Sunkissed, and we're going to let him blow up, and we're actually bringing him back into the stack. If the bomb that blows up is on your screen, 5, 4, 3, 2, that's awesome. Because then you can just walk him back. If he's on this computer over here, it's quite a bit harder. Next bomb is on my screen. Let's walk him a little further away. Ignite mana in 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Come on back. Next bomb's about to go off. I'm going to flood heal Eversmile with the 6 button. And did we get ignited? No, we didn't get ignited, I don't think. But we're about to get ignited. Because we lost our ignite timer. And this is not going good all of a sudden. Let's call the rogues up to save us. Ignite mana in. I think some people got ignited. This is rough. Rogues are all dead, but they died good soldiers. Once you get Baron down to, I think, 5%, he blows himself up anyway. And I'm getting really sloppy here right now. I'm just staying in, because I think we got this. We are going to lose a lot of guys, though. When you have full fire gear, you can normally stand in the Inferno. I was running a little low, so I picked him up. All right. One Shot Wednesday continues. It was sloppy. You can kill Baron without losing anybody, as long as you do everything right. So, yep, they are. Dalton Coffee is like, they're like massive cities. Actually, did you know? Here's a did you know. Did you know if you let your people get ignite mana and they're all out of mana, they're going to die? Because they can't purge it, and they will eventually die. Did you know that in the summertime, the biggest city in Alaska is all of the cruise ships on the coast combined? They are bigger. They're a greater population than Anchorage. I don't do the cruise thing very often. I mean, here's the thing about the cruise thing. After you do it a few times, you don't really actually need to do it anymore. It's kind of BTDT. Um, it's a great family outing, though. And I'm talking about from littlest kids to oldest of our seasoned citizens. They all have something fun, great to do on the boats, and the 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 only thing is, it does get old after a while. I wouldn't go out for more than 1 week. I'm not kidding. More than 1 week would be too long for me. Way too long on the boat. I would not like that at all. Oh, let's not forget to loot Baron Geddon this week. Last week I killed Baron Geddon and I completely forgot to loot him. So let's get Eversmile up. We're going to loot him on Eversmile. So we lost to Baron Geddon last week, just like we lost to Gehennis this week. It happens, whatever. Don't worry, we'll make more loot. Bam! Those are not good drops right there. Horok might need his Felheart Shoulders, but I doubt it. Alright, Horok gets his Felheart Shoulders. Good job, bro. And just in case Clergy ever wants to be DPS, he can have the Deeper Spalders. Yeah. That's basically a non-drop right there. Alright guys, that is it. We beat my family home from the movies. We got all the way to Baron Geddon. And now we can log out and have all of the trash disappear tomorrow. And have Valatorin do the rest of it for me. Yeah, we were at St. Martin actually on this cruise, and the water at St. Martin, you felt like you could drink it. It was that pure blue incredibleness, that turquoise aqua. You couldn't see through it at the beach, but it was such a beautiful turquoise color that you did not care. I mean, it was just incredible. And this time when we went to San Martin, we just went to the tourist beach right there next to the ships, and it was good. It was really good. We played in the water there all day, and it was probably a better day than when we drove around San Martin in a rental car and went to a deserted, beautiful hotel, Coral Beach. Although I did miss snorkeling in the coral and seeing all the fish and stuff. I do like that. But St. Martin, if you drive around the island, it gets kind of ghetto, and with hovels and shacks and stuff, and especially after the hurricane, and it's kind of depressing or whatever. But anyways, had some great jerk chicken there on the beach. Way too expensive, but damn, I still remember it, so it must have been worth it. Yeah, it's true. But I do love the beauty of St. Martin. I really do. I think it's probably my favorite spot of the spots I know, which I don't know that many in the Caribbean, but it's probably my favorite one so far. I do like Labadee though. I like the Royal Caribbean private beach on Haiti. That's pretty amazing. It's amazing stuff. It's really frustrating because they don't let you go out on to snorkel in water that's deeper than about 3 feet. Maybe you can find little spots where it's 5 or 6 feet deep, where the coral, kind of separates. But it's really frustrating because only tiny fish and starfish and stuff hang out there, and it's very boring. Still did it though. Still snorkeled there. I do love snorkeling. All right. Well, I guess I'm just gonna log out right here, and then Valatorin, it's your job to keep going. And no changes to SM Extend today. I found no flaws. It was flawless. So please switch to the latest version of SM Extend. 5-minute multi-boxing is at peak boxing. We're at peak boxing right now. And get yourself the loot. Get yourself the loot. If you don't have a bunch of level 60s, start leveling using my tap system. Watch my videos about massively multi-boxing leveling. And you can level too. You can level 20 at a time. And in no time, you'll be running ZG and AQ20. And then level another 20, and you'll be running Molten Core. So, hey, thanks for watching, guys. It was really fun tonight. It was One Shot Wednesday. We got to do more like this, man. This is the way it's supposed to work. Later, guys.